Let me tell you a story about the 3 most dangerous men in CB. These men robbed me of what was rightfully mine, what I rightfully saved for over many, many months. These men will rob you blind, and you won't even know about it. They'll promise you things. Promise you great things. Fantastical weapons. But unfortunately, the trifecta that is the triangle of death in Conqueror City got me. It got me bad. So bad that I'm stuck here now. I lost all my armor. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Just give me that. Don't do it. Whatever you do, do not talk to these 3 men. They will take everything from you like they took it from me. I'll get on with my story. It was many, many moons ago. Yet, I remember it like it was yesterday. Like it was yesterday. The pain still ripples through my body. It still ripples. It all started in Conqueror City. I was preparing to make weapons I'd been saving for ages. So I went to have a conversation with Bill, the blacksmith, and he said, yeah, I can do the job. Just bring me the resources. And I was like, okay, alright Bill, I have the resources. Let's get crafting. So of course Bill promised me the best all blades on the market, but he's told me, look, what you gotta do, we make a few here. I make a really good one. At least one of the stats, really nice. And then what you do is take it over to Dave over there. And Dave will make it even better. He'll refine it, sharpen it. We go through a few stages of Bill absolutely everything up with giving me these terrible weapons. I'm like, Bill, what's with the blunt damage? Like, I don't need a hammer. I'm not a mole. And Bill's just adamant. He's going to town. He's crafting back forward. He's just using my my resources like they're water, giving me blue dagger after blue dagger, and he keeps going. I'm like, Bill, how are you doing this? You know, you've had enough experience. Your arms are like a veiny, and yeah. But again, with the blues. So, I'm getting rather annoyed at this point. It's not on. So I pull Bill to one side. So I'm like, hey Bill, stop giving me blunt damage. I need slashing pen, slashing damage. And he gives me some excuse and he's like, okay, I'll get back to work. And then guess what he does straight away? Guess what he does? Straight back into a blue dagger with blunt damage. I mean, but we're going to continue to go through this. Straight in with another purple. And this one, I'm like, Bill, blunt penetration. I'm a slashing damage weapon. But then he comes with this. Calms me down slightly. I look at it, I'm slashing pen. 130 something. Not good enough, Bill. Not good enough. The max slash for this weapon is 400. Slashing pen. So I go to the auction house because I run out of goods because Bill's eaten them. And I say, look, make me some more. He comes in with this one. Nothing. Again, blunt penetration. What are you doing? Straight into the next one. A blue. At this point, I want to shove these daggers up Bill's. But we don't. We move on. And he comes in with this one. Now this, 277 blunt slashing penetration. That's better, Bill. That is better. But we come on to the next one. And Bill has found his stride now, I feel. Apart from that one. But he's on the slashing pen now that I don't mind. As long as he's hitting the right stat, Bill, you do you. But stop eating all of my resources. Again, back to the auction house. Bill requests more. I give him more because I'm a nice guy. But I'm losing my rag now. really getting quite angry. But he comes in with this one, a lovely bit of slashing pen. I'm like, oh, Bill, you're getting there. You're raising the bar. All I need is one high slashing stat, and we're good. Come on, Bill. You push it out. He crossed me another legendary. I'm excited. It's got nothing. It's blunt, piercing. It's not what I need. Upset, disheartened, I go for another one. Another blue. One more blue, Bill. One more blue. Right, you're off my Christmas card list. You're off the Christmas card list. But then he comes at me with this one. A 293. 293 slashing pen. I will take it. I'm looking at it. I'm like, God, I can't drop any more resources than this. So we take it. We say to Bill, that'll be it. You absolute. And then Bill's like, what do you want to do with all the daggers you crafted? And I'm like, oh, God. So then we sell them we give them back to Bill to smash them into nothing, into rivets and things that are not useful. He does it, obviously, stealing all my goods. And then we go speak to Dave over here. I'm like, Dave, I've had a bad time. Please give me a good reforged weapon. I need you to hone it to the greatest of your abilities. And he's like, yeah, I'll do it. I can do it. I'm like, okay. So I put it in. I lock the slashing armor penetration. I realize no materials. So I come over and see Frank the smuggler. He's looking a bit shady, but I'm like, Frank, I'm running out of resources. Give me a good price on this. And Frank's like, yeah, I'll do it. I can give you a good price. I'll give you a good price. I'm like, Frank, you've done this to me before. Please, good price. And of always, it's 100 things. Like he doesn't change the price at all. We run back to Dave. We lock our armor pen, and we get ready. We're locking it. We're stroking it with the mouse, or with my finger, either or. And we go for it. Here we go. We take a deep breath, and we roll. We're hoping the first time, straight into epic, it gets upgraded naturally because it's a reforged, but blunt armor pen. No thank you, Dave. No thank you. Give me something better. So I'm like, back to Frank. Grab more. Run back to Dave. Jump a little bit. Lock our penetration again. Key. We got the resources. Here we go into the second one. Damn it, Dave. So now we've got to go back to Frank. But Dorian over here gets a bit lippy. So we get the Nadachi out straight in the face. We move back to Frank. We buy ourselves some more rolled leather. We go back to Dave. I'm like, Dave, please. We lock the slashing armor pen. We look at it. We click the reforge. We touch the reforge. And what do we get? What does he give us? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then we run out of resource again. At this point, we're starting to see red. So I run over to Frank and I'm like, hey, Frank, I need a better price on these items. I'm running out of money. And obviously Frank looks really shady. He's probably stolen it off the back of a wagon and then sells it to me for the same price. We go back to Dave. We're like, hey, Dave, I've got the products. Let's just go. And then Dave makes me a blue dagger. Of course he does. Because Dave is a... But then we run back to Frank. I'm like, Frank, God damn it. So then we're going back to Dave. And then Dave now makes us another dagger. Dave is really getting on our nerves right now. I'm like, Dave, that's a blue dagger again. I get really, really angry. I scream at Dave. I scream at him. And then I look him into his beady eyes. And I'm like, Dave, I have spent so much silver. I'm furious. Absolutely furious. And he assures me that this one will be the one. That I will make it for you. And I'm like, okay. So I go back to Frank. I make sure to call him and then I head back to Dave. Dave looked nervous. And I am trembling with anger. Oh God, no.
No. No.